we've come here as one of the many agencies that are part of the United Nations relief effort, humanitarian relief effort, both inside Syria and throughout the region where the refugees are now taking shelter. So we are here both to talk about what we are doing at the moment, but also to talk about what we could do and should be doing if we get the funds that we desperately need. Because like the rest of the agencies and like the United Nations in general, the appeal so far has been very much underfunded. And we're hoping very much that more countries will follow the very generous example of the state of Kuwait, who's made this amazing donation today or pledge today, and that others will step forward in order to ensure that we do our work and that we're able to reach more and more children across inside Syria itself and in the 4 or 5 countries that are hosting refugees.
And do you have any idea at the moment how the aid will be distributed according to food, medicine, shelter, things like that?
Well, there are different ways in which that is done, but essentially we work on the ground with our own staff that we have working inside Syria and throughout the region, but also with a whole range of partners that we work with. And those are NGOs, they are organizations like the Red Crescent, and we're constantly expanding this network of partnerships to enable us to reach more and more children in need wherever they might be.
And why do you think it was so important for His Excellency Mr. Ban Ki-moon to call for such a conference? And what do you think of Kuwait accepting the initial call?
Well, I think that it's clearly an expression, the need for this conference came from the fact that there was this huge shortfall in the response to the appeal which the UN made in the end of 2012 for $1.5 billion. And that appeal was the response to that was way short of what we'd hoped for. Therefore, when the initiative came from His Highness the Amir to call this conference, the UN was very happy to join with that initiative and to take advantage of it and to organize this meeting, bring together all the potential donors, sit them around, help them explain, help them understand what is the situation on the ground, what the UN is doing now, and how it could do so much more if the funds were made available.
And final question, this 1.5 billion is set for the beginning of 2013. What will happen after the fund runs out? Are you going to host another pledging conference, or do you hope to resolve the solution by then?
Well, I mean, clearly everyone would hope that by the time the period of the appeal, which is the first 6 months of 2013, one would really hope and pray that by that time that we will be much closer to a political resolution between the different parties to the conflict. Because unless that political solution is found, it's very clear that the humanitarian situation will continue to deteriorate. So I think, as I say, we're really, you've heard Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General, calling again today on the Security Council, on the different parties to make even more efforts to find a solution, because in the end it's the people of Syria who are suffering in all of this, and they will continue to suffer as long as the conflict goes on.